Okay, so I've got 3 sticks here, all from Adidas, and the reason I've got these 3 is that each have a different bow to the stick. So when you look down from the top to the bottom of the stick, they all bend ever so slightly different. The reason for this, different positions on the pitch, different types of player, where you feel most comfortable holding the ball, either out in front of you, between your feet, etc, etc. For me personally, I tend to go for sort of a standard low bow stick. This I find helps with drag flicking, where I like to dribble the ball sort of by the front foot a little bit, and it's just what feels comfortable and natural for my style of play. You'll see a lot of professionals using intermediate bows, so something like the B24. It's a standard bow basically. There's nothing low or extreme about it. The bow runs pretty straight right through the stick, running from sort of the mid part of the stick rather than down by the head. Addy sticks do bows for 24 millimeters. This is the sort of maximum that the stick can have, and it's the gap between the flat surface and the stick. It's a legal requirement by the Hockey Association for what they consider to be safe or deemed legal, etc, etc. So that's a pretty good standard bow stick, that one. The TX24, much greater bow in this. You can see from the off, if I don't know which way is probably easier for you to look, but straight down you'll see it kick out a lot at the bottom. You know, you can drag flick with this pretty well, or penalty flick, lift the ball long up the pitch if you're looking to clear out. The ball will lift quite easily on this if you start striking it off your front foot. But again, it's the actual makeup of the stick is the same as the others. You're going to get the same carbon level, the same fiberglass level, the same nanotechnologies, etc, etc. And the bends vary across the price points as well. You don't have to go right to the top end to find yourself the really extreme bows or the intermediate bows. They do vary across the prices. So that's a low bow. This one is kinks right down by the head. It can look quite daunting when you first pick one of these up in comparison to using just a standard bow. But again, they do exactly the same job. The last one is a stick we've sort of looked at before. It's the top end stick. This is another sort of considered a low bow. It's not as extreme as the TX, so you come in a bit further back up the stick where the bow really starts to kick. But again, it's on that 24 millimeters, so you've got the maximum amount of bow there. You can pick up sticks which will vary in millimeters from sort of 17, 18, early 20s and stuff. This is just, again, it's the distance, like I said, from when the stick is flat, just between the flat surface and the bottom of the stick.